Okay, let's make sure audio is okay. Make sure audio is okay. All right, audio is good, and we are ready to roll. What's going on, everybody? It is your boy Malin, and I am back for another live stream of the College Football 26 Texas Tech Dynasty 2028 season. And if you watched the last one, our passing game on offense, which I was pretty concerned about coming into this season, has played pretty well. I think Hammond has played pretty decently in the last 3 games, and we are now sitting at 6-0, and we're getting ready to take on 2-2 Colorado, and we have fought our way back into the top 25. Now, we haven't played any ranked opponents to this point of the schedule yet. Now, Colorado last week was ranked, but they must have lost to go down to 2-2. We played them at home with our second home game in a row. And then our only ranked opponent left on the schedule is against Oklahoma State. If we win both of these games, we'll more than likely have a pretty good chance of getting ourselves back into the college football playoff discussions. But we got to keep playing well at this level with Will Hammond if we expect to have success this season. So get ready to play Colorado against Deion Sanders and company, and it's going to be a tough one. I'm going to go ahead and go with the black uniforms for this game and see if we can get to 7-0. Fortunately, we are already bowl eligible at 6-0, and we've started off this season way better than last year, and that's with our starting running back and our backup running back being out. But I think after this game and the Oklahoma State game, Locke will be back. I might see if maybe he'll be back for the Oklahoma State game. I'm going to have to check the injury report after this week. But if he's not, we've been doing okay with Hammond in the passing game. But I don't want to slip up in this one. So I feel like every game at this point of the season is pretty big. It's raining out here. It's a rare rainy day in Lubbock where the rain will probably stay here all game. That's why we're wearing all black. It's a little bit of a gloomy day. I think it's a perfect on-par uniform choice for this week. So here we go. Leon was actually a pretty big part of the offense last week, our starting tight end. He had 5 catches, and he had 2 touchdowns on the day. And they were pretty long touchdowns, too. So he's actually been a pretty big part of the offense in the recent weeks.
He's good down near the red zone. He's a matchup problem that you know this quarterback is going to be trying to find early in this game.
First carry for one doesn't get any yardage.
A plan for him, David. It'll be interesting to see how they try to defend him.
And that's the problem. It's so hard when your best playmaker is a tight end to plan for him because how you treat him is everything.
Now, we're running the ball early. He's not giving us great of results.
He's just a nightmare matchup. And,
we're already at 3rd and 7.
Like, make some of those easy touches a little bit harder for him, but you know he's going to get his.
Got him. Wow. Good job of holding on to that ball, Leon. That was a tough catch, I know, but he held on to it. Good job.
Getting set on 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Fires to the middle.
Almost could have been quick.
Man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception. Here dealing with a 2nd and long. The play action fake.
Go Leon again. Tried to juke away to get that first, but didn't quite get that.
Still got him on the turf. The deeper into the season we get, the more they win, the greater their confidence that they can finish strong here in the Big 12.
31.
Reese, the bigger the expectations get, the bigger the consequences get for every single game. So
there we go, Blunt. Great run. Also good block.
You know there's
The tight end in motion.
So this team's got to
Had a nice
continue
run.
to stay on course and continue to do what they've been doing.
No doubt about it. All their goals still out ahead of them right now in play. I think they've been really good at doing
Leon making the catch, although he slips, but still gets the first down.
They've got their head where it needs to be every single week. Doesn't matter who they're playing at an extremely high level, just taking it one game at a time. They got to do it again today.
Good run by Blunt up the middle. Good run blocking. Picks up another first.
And the Red Raiders pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Unloads to the wideout.
Oh, great catch, Turner.
Makes a grab at the 6-yard
Beautiful,
line.
beautiful, beautiful play.
1st and goal.
1st and goal here.
Raiders had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless this and moving the ball methodically down the field.
I always am a little bit hesitant about those deep passes, but I saw Turner getting open down there, so I threw it to him.
Picked up some of what they needed on first down. Now it's 2nd and goal.
And Turner makes the catch for the first touchdown. Let's go.
And how about the job by this offense? This is not a scrub defense. This is a...
All right, taking the ball down and scoring on our first drive. Will Hammond still on his hot streak. That's basically, you know what, his 4th straight game with a touchdown pass, at least. So hopefully we get another touchdown and have it be a 4th consecutive game with multiple touchdown passes.
Coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So the Colorado Buffaloes offense has its first opportunity of the day. Last time we saw these guys, it was a rather forgettable experience for this quarterback. He turned the football over, he got sacked. Just not a good day at all, Jesse.
Well, the defense was able to rattle him. They hit him often, they hit him early, they got sacks on him. And
there he goes.
It's got to feel good as an offense.
The 9-yard run for the first 12.
You can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
The give to the back.
Got a quarterback wearing number 2. Well, I guess they got themselves their next Shador. I don't know his name. He kind of looks like him, though. That's not Shador Sanders, though. I don't know who that is, but he looks like him. Okay, good job, Dean.
And how about the work up front by that big defensive line?
Good job, Washington. They get in, construct the play. We're also still missing Suggs, one of our defensive ends. He's been pretty big, so he is, still pretty significant. Good defensive coverage there. 3rd and 11.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Makes the
We get a completion, but it's 7 yards short. We surrendered 4 yards there, so it's the end of the first quarter. We're up 7-0. Colorado is getting ready to punt the football back to us. So off to a strong start in this. I mean, Colorado was ranked at 1 point, so this team still has talent. It sounds like they lost last week in brutal fashion. That probably knocked them out of the top 25, and because we're undefeated at 6-0, it probably put us in. But we have a lot of bye weeks in the back half of our season. That's a weird way that the schedule was built. But nevertheless, it just is what it is. We have a lot of bye weeks in the back half of our schedule, so we're just kind of waiting for to see what the rest of the conference does, essentially, as far as play, and, that's about it. Should have just thrown the ball away. Instead, I take a very bad sack, lose 8 yards on the play. I just wasn't a fan of the passing routes. But even when we're at home, I worry about changing the plays, because even at home, you can get false starts. It happens, trust me. All right. Makes it 3rd and a bit better, but it's still 12 yards to go.
Looking downfield, it's Hammond. Oh, he's ready to take a shot.
And there's the first interception. A few games and missed the first tackle, and he actually ran it back for a decent gain. It was kind of a floater. 3rd and long, we got desperate, and we got a flag and a touchdown. So it's probably roughing the passer. Oh! Wow! Oh my goodness, takes a touchdown off the board. I thought for sure that was going to be roughing the passer. Even better, can't get there with Bowens. But we forced an incomplete pass. Good defense right there. Wow, that was surprising. Taking a touchdown off the board. And we get a sack for our first sack. Ezekiel coming in there with the pressure gets another sack for us. We got a long way to go. It's 3rd and 23 yards to go. We almost got there for the sack. Please play that. He almost caught that. They're not even in field goal range. They're going to have to punt this ball away. DB got there just in time. I tried to user it, maybe user deflect or catch it, but couldn't get there in time. He was open too. He catches that. So penalty takes the initial touchdown off the board. We get some sacks, force them into a punt. We've got the ball back. Play action, slide, bootleg, and get me tight. Having another decent game.
Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Pulls it in.
Nation there, Leon again.
And the defense makes the immediate
banged
tackle,
up.
but he has
That's
enough for
a
the
good
first
brain.
down.
Yeah, he's hurt.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air, it's Hammond. Lines the tight end.
Trust to Leon. I know I'm throwing like everything to him, but bruised ribs will return soon. Well, let's substitute George then. At least it's not broken ribs or anything like that, so it's not too severe.
For sure, but precisely the type of foundation you need to set.
And this is really the meat on the bone in the schedule, right? A lot of teams have out-of-conference games early in the season, but now is where it matters the most. You talk to any coach, they'll tell you, David, number one on the goal sheet is to win.
We did the first? Yeah, we did. Barely, but we got it.
Because of the familiarity. You play these same teams every single year. You know them.
Unfortunately, one's got to
They know
come out of
your
the
scheme,
game.
you
He
know
got
their scheme.
hurt.
And sometimes the momentum of the moment can be tough, so got to
Injury
continue
bug
to play
keeps
well within the conference.
impacting us.
What a hit by the defender.
Bruised ribs.
And that was going to be
All right.
caught, but how about the defender dislodging
So
the
this is the
football from its
first
intended
appearance for the
target? Nice
freshman.
job.
Now the play fake. Rushes on him.
Oh,
And he was
couldn't
hit
get
just
that
as
away
he
in time.
released it, and it falls to the turf. They were on the move, but
All right, Blunt's back in the game.
incompletions had them staring at 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. Shoots it to the left.
That was bad. That was good coverage by them. So
That's 3 in a row.
well, they want us to kick it from 50, so we're going to give it a shot.
This field goal attempt is going to be an even.
And that one is
Thought he had it
off the middle of right.
uprights. He missed it.
No good.
And the
Oh,
margin is still 7 after the miss, guys. Let's see if they can get something
it's got
going
if
here
I just got a
late in the
little
half.
bit more power, would have gotten a field goal.
Hard as he released the ball on that first
All right,
down
so
pass,
we got to go back out there
never
again and
had
make a
chance.
play.
So now it's 2nd and long.
I like our defense.
Give to the
Most
running back.
situations,
Crosses the 45.
they are getting us with those up the middle runs pretty good right now. I will admit. Their starting running back is up to 42 yards rushing already. And for us, that's a little bit much to be surrendering at this point,
Right
but
back to the well.
it's not over.
Scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
2-minute warning. It's still a 7-0 game. We really haven't done anything since the first drive on offense.
At least cut into this lead before the break. Well, they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go. They're trying to slow that rush
Good tackle by Holly, though. They could get in there and disrupt that.
Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air.
He's short.
Got his man.
Yeah, he's short by a yard.
The stop him.
And I'm going to actually call a timeout so they don't burn a lot of the rest of this clock. Because it looks like they're going to punt him.
First of the half.
Yeah, they're punting. They're not going for this.
And the Buffaloes send out the punt unit.
I mean, I think they get the both sets. So. But if we can at least get a field goal out of this,
And he tried to
that'd be
pin
pretty
him
big.
deep with that punt. Instead, it goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. Looking downfield, it's Hammond. Caught over the middle. It's Stone. And a good job of coverage by that
Probably
defense.
need to-
Just a short pickup.
we need to get something a little bit more
Back to
downfield
pass on
than that.
2nd down. Got
Oh,
his
great
man to
catch
the
by
left.
Turner. Let's
All
go.
the way out to the 37-yard line. It's a gain of 15. The Red Raiders come to the line in the hurry-up. Looking downfield on 1st down.
Just had to take the underneath route there with Stone. Get out of bounds. There we go. Stop the clock. And preserve some of those timeouts if we can. We have 2 left. So we had to burn one of them on defense.
1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. He lets
That's testing the waters too much, I feel. I mean, I overthrew it. That's actually the best thing I could have done in that situation.
We've already seen this movie early in this football game, and he already has a touchdown, and they're seeking him again. And there's a reason he can run, right? Like, he's one of the guys on the outside.
So
you can tell they're trying to use him early and often in this offense.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Catch and stride inside.
Got him. I'm going to call a timeout. Great catch.
As he gets it all the way down to the 11.
Who was that, Turner?
The offense
Yeah, it was Turner. Wow, that was a tough catch, but he got it. He got belted as he called it in, too. That was a great play.
Looking to throw on first down.
Leon.
He's got it and still on his feet. That throw and catch.
Colorado burned the timeout, actually. I was getting ready to do the no huddle. Okay, well, we're definitely in field goal range, so I feel good about that. It's going to be a decent field goal for me to go forward.
Wants to go up top.
Oh, Leon, break that.
And he wanted to score.
It's third and, injury time. Now we're out of timeouts.
Man down on the
oh,
the
goodness.
Take a break to let him be checked out. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. Wants to throw. It's Hammond. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6.
Bruce Ridge for Crawford.
But how about
We'll
this
put
defense?
fashion.
Not getting frustrated. They've given up a
All right, coach wants us to go ahead and go for it.
But nice job bowing your neck on third down, forcing the fourth down, not getting frustrated. Good job focusing by this defense.
And we don't.
How about that defense?
I should have missed it. I should have thrown.
Stopping him short on fourth down.
They've got 2 timeouts.
And the Buffaloes are backed up. They can feel
But we
the
got them backed
shadow
up.
of their own goal
You know what?
post and trying to create some room.
Safety. Beautiful decision. I decided, you know what? Let's bring the pressure. And that was a great decision. That's our second safety of the season.
They'll have to kick it away.
We got a safety against maybe like Arizona, I want to say. Unfortunately, we don't have any timeouts left, but we could spike the ball and at least get a field goal attempt off, potentially.
Looking to throw on first down.
But,
Trying to get behind the defense.
yeah, we won't even get that.
Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover.
And they basically ran it back at a field goal. So,
Getting the football and picking up
forcing it with
the yard
Hammond
return.
again.
What a
The
play
old
there.
habits coming back.
Wants to throw on first down. Pocket breaking down. The throw. Zings it complete to the right. We got a timeout here late in the first half.
They got
Trying
one
to get
left.
more points on the board before the break. Backed up now here, second and long. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock.
Sack! They're out of field goal range. That was a big play there.
The offense calls
Yeah, no timeouts.
Running out
They're
of
going
time
to
here in
need...
the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Turns it loose deep. All kinds of room to throw that one in there.
But they got to get to the line. They got no timeouts. Well, they can still spike it. Yeah, they're going to get this... They're not spiking it.
He's looking to throw. Under fire.
Incomplete. They don't even get a field goal attempt off. Wow.
First half.
Bad clock management at the end by Colorado. I'm not complaining, although they get the ball to start the second half. Turner has been pretty good for us. He has our only touchdown of the game. 80 yards, one touchdown catch. But unfortunately, I've thrown 2 interceptions with Hammond in the first half, so that's kind of hurt us in terms of us getting any chance at more points. But that was one of the big passes he hauled in.
Whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at Jones AT&T.
That was the last play that they were able to, well, not the last play they were able to get off. Instead, all they do is just they force a desperate heave to the end zone and we get a field goal attempt off, like just get any points. They're going to get the ball to start the second half. I got a feeling they probably made some adjustments, so I wouldn't be surprised if it's going to be a tough run of defense.
Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. They haven't really been able to light up this
7
scoreboard, but putting
or pick
points
up there.
would be huge here. The Buffaloes in a good spot here with second and short. They'll run it with Wilson. Into the pile. Maybe
Stop him.
got
Stop.
one. He stopped at the
Stop the
21.
run.
The Red Raider
3rd and 2.
rising to the occasion to help its defense on third down.
Incomplete. Good defense.
Defender all over him, knocked the ball to the ground.
Decided to go cover one, play with a man-to-man there, and worked out. DBs have played pretty well, on the ball. They're not forcing too much, and they're, hey, knocking it away. Hey, sometimes that's all it takes. I just need you to prevent completions, and you're fine.
Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. Scanning the field, it's Hammond.
Oh, Blunt, great catch. That angle route worked to perfection.
Finally dragged down at the 32. Passing game kept the drive moving. Here's first down. Used the play fake, now to throw. Looking to the big tight end.
Missed him.
And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down.
And that was good defense again, and unfortunately, I've been saying that all
Couldn't
game
get that
long.
block.
Really, really good defense. Or, listen, you can spin on the other side. This offense has really been bad.
On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm.
Oh, first down to Turner. Good job.
The chains will move, and they'll have first and 10 from
Over
inside
200 yards with Hammond so far today.
And the Red Raiders are moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake. Throws for the tight end.
Got him that time. Touchdown. And a touchdown on the board. They want us to go for 2. I'm going to throw it. I'm not.
Finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I'll tell you what, this is a position that's evolved.
I'm on the outside. Leon gets
all over the field. It's kind of like where
not in.
You got to find this.
And he got just pushed out at like the 1 yard.
area. This is the guy they're going.
All right, well, we go for 2. We don't get it.
Get the touchdown.
We're up 50. Finally, at least got a touchdown on the board after not doing anything since the first drive. So that was a good confidence boost for Hammond, getting a touchdown after throwing a couple of interceptions at the end of the half. Oh, nowhere to go. Bowens was all over that one. Way to come up and make the point. Every year, our edge rushers do a great job, whether it's Hawley, Bowens, guys we've had in the past like Bailey. Doesn't matter. Who's there again? This time it's Hawley. It's either Hawley or Bowens getting those sacks. Just causing a nightmare for quarterbacks in the backfield every game. Backed up pretty far after those sacks. And it's incomplete.
And how about this defense? Really
Colorado having to punt this ball again.
This offense you've seen like last week. I mean, they can throw for touchdowns and big.
I mean, it may be just 15-0, but I feel like we've really dominated this game in a way from start to finish. The scoreboard might not show it completely, but we really have. We've done a pretty good job of getting control of the game early, and we haven't really relinquished any bit of it, except for, turning the ball over ourselves.
That's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because
Too
of how
concerned.
efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions.
Stone, you've been quiet today, but you made a pretty big catch right there. It's bumped out of bounds. Picking up another first.
Serious yardage total. It's now first and 10 from the 24-yard line. Gives it on the option.
Run it with one.
Really good job by
Picking up another first down on the ground.
Good run and a first down.
One has just 43 yards
Shadow
today,
of the
but
goalpost trying to defend their own end zone.
touch pass.
Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver.
Oh man, they were all.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
That play really gives mixed results. It really
Defense
does.
up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming.
If anybody on the opposing defensive line has speed, then they're going to get you. I had just chucked that ball away because they were closing in on him. Big sack.
Yardage to cover here.
That's a phenomenal job getting after the quarterback and getting a hit on him to
Oh, you're
affect his
open. Touchdown, Leon. Let's go.
And the punishment has been extended.
260 yards, now 3 touchdowns for Hammond. Only downside is 2 interceptions, but so far, Hammond's played very well.
He's had absolutely no answer for it.
He's again kind of staying on his hot streak. Our passing game is finally hitting its stride.
Destroying this defense.
Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he
We're hitting it at the right part of the season, too. That's the biggest thing.
His drive will open from the 15. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake.
Let me get another sack with Bowens. Man, they're back to like
Back at the 5.
the 5.
And giving up 3 sacks a week ago. Now you've already given up 4 sacks. They got to find a way to protect their quarterback. Give him a little bit more time.
From the gun, they'll try the middle.
They got pretty much all of it back on that.
Really nice play call there on 2nd and long by the offensive coordinator. He was able to get a lot of that yardage back by running the football, and now, of course, it sets up a 3rd and manageable situation.
3rd and 4. End of the 3rd quarter. We're up 22-0. Defense smelling shutout, but let's say Colorado won't get a little bit. Yes. If we win against Oklahoma State next week, might be able to get further up in the top 25. We come into this game ranked 24th, and we're kind of flexing that top 25 ranking right now. 22-0 on a 2-2 team. So.
From the gun, wants to pass. Scrambling away. On the move is the 30.
And the quarterback really has a run today. Mare, looks like that's his last name. Like a fake Shedeur Sanders out here, but okay. They also got a receiver that wears number 12, so they just were looking for copycat Travis Hunters and Shedeur Sanders. Sure. It is like Colorado in real life this season has really fallen off since last year. Like, you can just tell. Their quarterback play isn't the same. Their receiving core really is pedestrian without Travis Hunter. I mean, that was really a 1-year, really compete for the Big 12 championship deal, and then, you lose everybody. But that naturally happens. All right, I don't know how he held on to that. Roldan, DJ Roldan.
They haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't put 2 and 3
12,
and 4
that's
plays together.
number 12.
And that's why they're trailing in this
out.
football game. So maybe they can find some kind of a rhythm here late in the game.
Punish the receiver. Drop it. Would that tight end drop that ball? Do that. And pocket collapses. Down he goes.
Well, the problem for this offense now,
Holly and Bowens are just wrecking havoc back
there. They're going to throw the football, and right now, offensively, they cannot protect the edge. You saw the speed coming from the outside. He was able to get to the quarterback for
incomplete
another negative
down.
play.
I would not want to be the offensive coordinator right now. This offense
First they're going for it. They're down 22. It's 4th and 11. Gotta go for it.
And now you're down, and they know to rush the passer.
And he caught it. Ugh, they played that horribly. I tried to use her that, but it wasn't good. Hit Bruce's will return. Okay, well, looks like Holly's going to sit against it. So no shutout today, but whatever. We score again, we make the score.
We're going to score a touchdown, and that's pretty much what just happened there.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening, run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this offense that last drive, too, on that touchdown. Everybody on the same page. These guys have repped these plays over and over in practice and in games, and it's working, Dave.
Yeah, so I got to find a way to disrupt it. I got to find a way to maybe be more aggressive, maybe blitz, mess up this
3rd and 8.
It's a nice job running the in route there by the receiver. And the best thing he did after he made his break, he didn't trail and fade away. He actually attacked the football. That's a good lesson for young receivers.
Oh, man, that interference. That's got to be pass interference, right? Yeah, they're calling it. Although I don't think Turner would have been able to catch that even if there was no pass interference.
This offense needs all the help they can get today, and that pass interference penalty is a much appreciated lifeline. So this defense just shot itself in the foot, and now they'll have to try to stand up again after just handing the offensive first down. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the
less than 3 minutes now. It's just about burning some of that clock.
2nd and 6. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move.
Colorado just spent their first timeout. They've got 2 left. I mean, they're still in this technically, though. If we get, I think, 1 or 2 more first downs, this game will be over. No questions.
They're trying to run the football, but we need the clock to be on our
We don't get
side,
it.
so our offense has some time. Got to
Now
make a
Cash is
stand
hurt.
right here on 3rd down.
Well, I'm not going to risk anything, so I'm going to punt it. And they did not take it, and they didn't take it.
We'll take a break to check him
Should
out.
have waited.
No chance
Oh, well.
for a return. He makes the fair catch at the 26,
Bruce
and
me.
that's where they'll go to work.
Substitute another.
Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. He wastes no time and comes out throwing.
We got a flag
And
down
the
there.
quarterback goes down. There is
Maybe a hold?
penalty flag on the field, but I think the defense might have the option just to take this play.
Yeah, we're just going to take it. I thought about declining it because we got a sack, but no, that'll take him back to, first and 20 as opposed to second and 15.
Off the play fake on first down.
If we get another sack, it doesn't matter if we get another. We got 6 sacks in this game. Probably the most we've had, like, the whole season, but I guess.
Well, what a great job by the defense and phenomenal effort chasing down the quarterback, getting that sack for a huge loss, and now they're licking their chops, lining up in tempo. They're ready to do it again.
We're going to go with that ball. 3rd and 20.
Trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. The option look.
And I don't know why they would be running the option.
They stop him short, and we'll have a big 4th down coming.
Of course they're going for
Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming.
They actually got the snap off before the 2-minute timeout, and it's incomplete. Right, we get the ball back. No chance of it.
Great place to start for this offense. Running to the left. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Back to throw. It's Hammond. Got it in the middle. It's Stone.
That'll make up for losing some yardage on the last play. Okay, what is it? 3rd and 2.
By the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. And the Red Raiders come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. On 3rd and
Perfect
short,
block.
just trying to get enough for the first
Just the
down.
type of defense I want to see.
All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
No mystery on that play. With the lead, we are going to run the ball. You know it's coming, and we are running right at you, right into the teeth of the defense, and they're still able to get a nice game.
Fires to the end zone.
Almost an interception. I don't know. I'm just trying to get some more points. Reason for that is because of top 25 rankings.
Don't do anything to turn it over, and they almost did throwing it there. If I'm the head coach now, I'm thinking, man, let's just run the ball.
There's clock.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
And nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
They're going to throw it on 3rd and goal.
Just run it in, Hammond. Touchdown.
And the route is on. That lead a little more comfortable now as they close in on extending this winning
Not really
streak.
like insurance points, more like just to make our resume look a little bit better when it comes to score. Just mainly trying to, move up in those rankings a little bit. Because right now we're on a streak where not only am I thinking Big 12 title, but maybe this is the season. I'm just thinking about it a little bit. And maybe going up by 22 and winning this game by 22, which most likely looks like will be the result. Give us some more style points when it comes to college football playoff. Oh, fumble, ball, get the ball.
Well, the offense looks as if they fell on the fumble, and they'll keep the ball. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. And the offense just going to spike it here. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. He's looking downfield to throw. Get it out to the supersonic guy. And the defense settled in to stop that before a short gain.
It's the last chance to do anything.
We'll try to pick it up on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down.
Incomplete.
It just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it.
I mean, we could, you know what? Let's just show good sportsmanship. We're just going to take a knee. I actually thought about legitimately kicking a field goal to make the score look more impressive, but no, let's just take a knee. Game's over with. We win 29-7. Wasn't the prettiest, but once again, even though he threw the 2 interceptions, Will Hammond once again gets player of the game, 276 yards, 4 touchdowns, and he also had 1 on the ground, the last one we had. So once again, another successful day for Will Hammond. This was the last touchdown that he scored. The lane open, I just ran with him. I don't really run a whole lot with Hammond like he is capable of doing in real life, mainly because I just don't want him to get banged up and hurt. I mean, we've already lost both of our running backs for an extended period of time to injury. The last thing I want to lose is our quarterback, especially with how well he's playing. And I went into this season thinking he was going to be on a short leash because Cash played decently in some of the games that I played last year with him, but I'm not thinking that this year. I think Hammond's the man. He's proven himself, and he's playing pretty well. So we're going with that. So we don't get any commits this week, but we are moving up to being in first place for a bunch of kids. So it looks like the recruiting trail is heating up a little bit in terms of us getting some momentum as far as landing some more kids in the near future. So we have moved up only 1 spot, though, because of that win, to number 23 in the country. And, of course, to make the playoffs, we have to be in the top 12. And the only way we can do that, I think, is if we win this game on the road against Oklahoma State. And that is going to definitely be – it's going to be tough. It's going to be tough. Let me take a look, actually, at some stats. I want to take a look and see kind of how our team, Will's been doing. I mean, as far as yards, we haven't even thrown for 2,000 yards yet this season. We got 14 touchdowns, 6 interceptions. The running game, our leader is, of course, Blunt. He's got 3 touchdowns. We have 3 from Locke, of course. Offensively, we don't really have a whole lot, there. And, we're not winning games by big margin. We're not scoring a ton of points, but we're doing enough. So, although a lot of those 16 touchdowns have come in the last 3 games. So, last 4 games, I should say. All right, well, let's get back into recruiting. I think we did lose out on some kids, but hopefully not a lot. Looks like we lost out on the strong safety, Iloka. And we're losing out on Crow. There's another receiver that we had. Okay, well, first of all, let's add some kids to the board. Let's add another receiver if we can. The main receiver that we're in the first with is a Cave, who's a 4-star. Fano Cave, who is from the Colony, Texas. Let's add this 3-star receiver. There may not be a whole lot of teams on his radar, so maybe we got a chance. Strong safety, we don't have one on the board currently that we're recruiting. Looks like we do have a player at every other position, though. This guy, Aldridge. Yeah, definitely. We're got to go with him. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and offer a scholarship to Aldridge. And the same thing with Menzie, just to see if we can start to gain some ground on these kids. Let's take a look at position by position. We're down to the third place, though, for Phoenix. He's supposed to visit in week 10. Let's go ahead and send the house on him. Just mainly because Brutus. Hopefully we're close to landing him. Hepburn, we're still number 1. Andrews, we're still number 1. I'm not. You know what? I'm actually going to take this guy, Dearth, off the board. Mainly because we're looking pretty good on running backs, as far as I'm concerned. Because we got 3 out of 3 of them, so yeah, I'm not going to sweat that too much. Let me take a look at any and see if there's anybody who we kind of missed on, who's got us at least, kind of on their radar. Maybe not. This guy Frost, this edge rusher, he's got us on his board. We're in a battle with TCU for Cave. Can we do anything? Can we do a visit? No, it looks like we can't. Speaking of ready for visits, let's take a look at who's ready for a visit. We need to take a look at that. Okay, no kids are ready for a visit, so we're not sweating that, which gives me time to spend. Lozano, we're ahead of Baylor. We beat Baylor, so that gives us a little bit of an edge. We also beat TCU earlier in the season. Braham, though, we're down to second place. TCU for him. Slaughter, of course, we've landed. Looks like President might be a guy that we're going to land. This center, though, Willis, I have offered him a scholarship. I'm going to go ahead and scout the rest of them. I got 20 points left. And scout the rest of this guy, Camara. We're 4th on his list, though. Haskins, can we do anything with him? No, we can't. Yeah, the outside linebackers are a little bit concerning because we don't have any of these guys. We don't have a scholarship yet. Okay, so we're 8 for Estrella. Let's offer him a scholarship and see what this does. All right, we can offer. I'm also going to offer one more scholarship, but I want to offer it to somebody who are at least in their top 10 who don't have a scholarship offer. Okay, top 8 for this guy, Larry Countess, this corner. Let's offer him a scholarship. That's the best we can do for this week of recruiting. Okay, so this is our biggest game of the regular season. No question about it. We're playing number 11 Oklahoma State. If we win this game, we're going to be able to definitely talk ourselves into competing for a Big 12 title. They have one loss. We're undefeated, of course. We're 6-0 in conference play, so this game is going to be pretty big against Oklahoma State. I think the game against the FCS opponent I'm going to simulate, but I actually may go ahead and play every game this season just to ensure that we can, win a lot of games and we're going to be in good shape. Got to go on the road to play this game. Let me see what kind of uniforms I want to use. I might do maybe something a little bit more red. Use some of the red in the option. There's all white. Yeah, let's do that. Weird combination, sure, but let's go with that. It's our toughest game, biggest game on our schedule this season. We beat number 11 Oklahoma State. We're going to be able to compete for a Big 12 title. So we're going to get back to our winning ways that we had in the first couple of years. And we're doing it with a quarterback in Will Hammond who wasn't really confident last year, but is playing a lot better. I wouldn't call it playing at a high level, but he's playing within himself. This is a pretty good road test. Number 23 versus number 11. If we win this game, we might be able to get in maybe not the top 15, but at least maybe the top 20. But we'll see what happens. You never know with the rankings every week. They always change. I don't know if Gundy's still a coach, but if he is, it'll be a pretty good opportunity.
As the ball bounds into the end zone. The Red Raiders offense will go on the attack first. They're always butterflies.
We lost last year's game by 2 points.
Like this, the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive, guys.
They aren't all the same. We say that.
We still don't have Locke for this game. I think, fortunately, though, this is our last game where we don't have him. We'll have him back for next week's game against the FCS team, which is definitely not ideal to get him back. We're going to get him back eventually. Meanwhile, Blunt is saying, you guys don't need Locke for this game because I'm going to carry the football and I'm going to carry this team to victory. Hopefully so.
With a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the running back.
Straight runs, successful on everything.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys.
All right, probably not the best idea to throw it out to the flat. One is already hurt.
But no more than that. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked.
So we got the freshman in.
It is deafening in here. The paddle people going to work. Third down and a big one for the Cowpokes. Pulls it in.
Even Turner makes the catch. He got belted, but he got it. Foot contusion. He will return soon. All right, we'll substitute the rookie David. Put him in the game.
The Red Raiders come to
A rookie freshman. What am I talking about?
Off-play action on first down.
Great catch by Turner, and Turner is to the crib. Touchdown right off the bat. Let's go.
They can use this first score to sort of set the tone, guys, in this rivalry matchup.
Man, doesn't this feel good to come out, score early, get the crowd involved, get the nerves out of the way, Palmer, when you're playing
that's
a
gonna
big rivalry game.
Quiet the crowd a little bit at least. All right, defense. Now it's time to go out there and hunt. Michael Hawkins Jr. is their starting quarterback. I'm pretty sure he transferred to Oklahoma State. He had a 348 passing game with 2 touchdowns last week, so he's coming off of a pretty big game.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out.
And he gets his first completion. So Oklahoma State's looking like a team that has a pretty good passing attack with Hawkins, so no wonder they're number 11. Even though they're just 4-1. Oh, going nowhere, Hawkins. Time to run around on this defense? I don't think so.
In this game, maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
We'll get a sack. Ezekiel with back-to-back disruptive plays.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
Under fire.
And we forced him to throw it away. 4th and 18. Forced a punt on their first drive. Now that's how you start to creep into their head a little bit, defense. That's how you set the tone. Just so we know. I'm actually fair catch this week. Most of the time I actually don't fair catch because you've got that speed to me, but I don't know.
Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. There's the pressure. Guys, let's think big picture about Texas Tech. When you're sitting inside the top 25 halfway through the season, the goal is clear. Win out. Hope you get a little bit of help because this party only has a dozen spots.
And it starts with
oh, you were open, McKinnon. Come on, man.
Game has to matter, has to count. You got to look at yourself and say, how do we continue to grow, get better? And then, Jesse, let the dominoes.
You got to catch the ball, man.
This is a top 25 team right now that I think has really
they don't know the play,
inside the locker room, and
or they can't hear. It doesn't matter because we get gums on the deep route first down.
College football is going to take care of itself. This whole picture could look entirely different by the time this day is done, but you got to handle your business and get this win.
Grabbed in the back.
That block. They didn't quite get it. We only gained 1 yard.
They pick up a few. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long.
Yep. Definitely behind. Oh, Stone, come on, man. Get that catch. All right, let him probably go too far. If he doesn't have to, dive up for it, he probably doesn't lose much momentum. He might be still running.
And the Red Raiders are flying down the field. Looking downfield on first down.
Oh, great. Finally, that play worked. Give it to our fullback. It's like another
Nice
first.
job to set up that screen and move the sticks. Looking to pass inside the red zone. It falls incomplete.
All right.
That'll be the final
Into the
play
first
of
quarter. We're up
quarter.
7-0, but we got a good drive going.
Texas Tech is on top. And
So
after
far,
that
we're starting
first
off
quarter,
this
let's see
game
if these guys can get back in the game in the
perfectly.
second. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to keep it in the air. Caught in the backfield. It's Blunt.
Blunt gets a first down on the screen. That time it worked.
5-yard line, and they've got it first and goal. The Red Raiders didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically.
Oh, you're wide open. Touchdown, Stone. Up 14-0 early.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us.
And that's
in
gonna
the end zone. When we're taking shots,
really quiet the
we need
crowd.
to be able to step up.
And we are
and make
really
tough
starting to
catches.
play at a
David,
high
what
level.
grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Off the play fake on first down. Got his man downfield.
Come on.
Dashing the knee on the right.
All right, well, they finally hit their first big play of the
And
game.
this junior turning in a big play after the catch. They just dialed up one big play. Let's see if they've got another one on 1st and 10 from the 35. Looking to throw, it's Hawkins. He's got him. Can't get him.
Come on, didn't he?
Brought down just outside
14 just keeps running through everybody. McCalf.
Got it done in
I guess
the
that's
passing game
it's on the
last
bottom right
play.
corner.
Let's see what they do on first down. Caught in the backfield.
Nowhere to run.
And they're going
Good
to
wrap
lose
up.
yardage there. The defense completely owning the front. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Here's a hit.
And we get a
Pressure
sack.
is on the way, and the pressure
Adrian
has
Hawley
arrived,
gets
and
it.
down he goes at the 30. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack.
3rd and 18
On 3rd and long, doesn't
for the
need to take a
Cal
check
Pokes.
down.
Incomplete.
And this is dropped.
Perfect defense.
Incomplete
All right, well,
pass. He had a huge
they may get a field goal
game in
out of
his
this, although
fingers,
this is
and
not a
he couldn't
gimme.
hold on. Now on 4th down, here comes the
It's a
field
long
goal
one.
team.
And he gets
He's
it.
got it.
All right,
Showing
well,
off that big
Oklahoma
one.
State's on the
37
board.
yards out.
They're still up 14.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot?
I'm gonna let that one
Sometimes
go.
you don't
So-
know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for the squad.
Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field.
Oh,
A
man.
collision, and he stopped at the 27.
I just couldn't get enough
after
to the
picking up
outside
one.
to get the first.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Back to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's
Perfect
Stone.
Stone. Nice job.
He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Offense getting set for 1st down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to pass. It's Hammond. Here comes the heat. They get him on the ground. Didn't see anything
Okay,
downfield,
decent
but made
pickup
a
by
little
him.
something out of it.
Couldn't slide there. I was trying
This
to.
place loud right down. The Cowboy faithful bringing it on 3rd down. Quickly
Leon.
out to the tight end. Made a defender miss.
Oh.
Offense on the move. A big play there.
Tried to break a
Gets it to
tackle
the
there,
30.
but just couldn't get rid of that
And it's
last
on
guy.
3rd downs like
2-minute
this,
timeout at
one
14-3, and we got another solid drive
to
going.
look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
We get a Stone, another
They
first.
make the stop.
Let's go no huddle.
He'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. And
Pick
the
up the
Red
tempo a
Raiders
little.
in the hurry up. On the ground, it's Blunt.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to...
Got him. Stone into the end zone for another touchdown. He's got 2 on the day. Let's go. Will Hammond already with 3 passing touchdowns in the first half.
And with the extra point, they're on top by 18.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing, to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride.
We're taking it to the number 11 team in the country.
That was a nice job.
Even this game by a big margin, we're going to make a statement about being a top 15 team. I think top 20, top 15.
Hit the open guy and let him do the rest.
Bring in the heat. Fires to the big fella. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. To the air, it's Hawkins. Makes the catch, it's Fields. They'll spot the ball at the 34 as he goes out of bounds right there. And the Cowboys are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. The play action fake.
Nowhere to go. I'm going to call a timeout. We'll probably punt this. Maybe a chance for more points here.
By the defense, it's their first of the half. The Cowboys line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
2 timeouts.
To the air on 1st down. Fires to the middle.
Got him. Gums.
Wide open downfield.
Gums.
And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30.
Man,
Timeout called by the offense.
we are lighting up the scoreboard with this passing game.
In the half. They made the defense pay with that last big chunk of yardage. Now 1st and 10 from the 30. Throws to the wideout. On target to the left. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. They're in the red zone and they'll pass it. And he has a
slide handle
gain on the play before sliding.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays.
I hate to burn our last time out, but it's taking too long to play.
Sometimes you just tuck the ball, get a minimal gain. I like the slide, by the way, too. Get down.
We'll try the screen, but I don't like running in this situation.
They can pick up a first without scoring. They'll go to the air on 2nd and short.
Go out of bounds.
It's Blunt. He steps out.
So I don't want to, miss up on an opportunity for a field goal.
Man, this defense, they have got
If we
to
can't get it in here.
coverage if they want to get off the field anytime.
Had a chance for points.
Like that, this offense might hang 50 on you by the end of the game.
Another touchdown caught by Stone. 3 touchdowns for him on the day. 4 touchdowns in the first half of the game.
This offense has had their way.
We are absolutely winning it.
Now they finish the half like you're supposed to, scoring the football, building on their lead. This defense is going to have to go into half and find some answers.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Oh, maybe a double pass.
Oh my gosh, they got us.
Caught close to the marker, it's Fields. And he was on his way, gets it all the way.
At least they didn't score on it, but they almost did. They still have hit, some big plays on us, but most of the time we've been able to, stop that. I mean, if you're starting to do all those trick plays and everything, I mean, that just shows that they're getting more desperate, which I'm not surprised about, but still, that's kind of just screaming, hey, we're desperate, we're trying to do anything to get back in this game.
Back to throw time,
Okay,
running short in the half. Complete.
Oh,
Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a
they may have
first
3
down.
points. I mean, they're just going to get a field goal out of this, and that's it. Double pass, and then that got them pretty much the necessary yardage they needed to get a field goal before the end of the half. I mean, it was a 25 seconds to start the drive. So they do get points on the board. They're still a good team, but, you know, we're still giving it to them. I mean, it's 28-6. It's going to be 28-6 at the half.
Going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. On the move from inside his spot. Just never.
Yeah, we're just going to take a knee. We're up 28-6 at the half. Will Hammond is putting on a clinic today. And I thought all the games before this were good. This is way beyond that.
Always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half.
Leighton Stone is having a heck of a game, too. 64 yards, 3 touchdowns. Our number one receiver playing like our number one receiver today. It's been a slow start to the season for this passing game for the first, 3 games, but not today. The last several games, we've been on point with throwing the football, and we're even in better shape today. Love to see it.
Back to the field, and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin.
And they do get the ball to start the second, so we're going to be looking for anything positive on this drive.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. When you're facing a deficit like this one to start the second half, you really can't afford to waste a single possession.
Fresh start here in the second half. That's the only way you can look at this if you're on offense. Things did not go your way there in the first half. It starts with one play.
Get
our confidence going. We just got to get something going early here on this drive.
One play, stay aggressive. Now I think I can be even more aggressive on fourth downs because obviously I've built a deficit. My defense has got to make some plays for me, too.
Quick release by the QB. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Tight end now in motion. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Finds his big tight end. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. And the Cowboys come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Snagged in the middle. It's Yates. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the first. He's got it.
Oh, big hit right there.
One will be stopped for no gain.
Top.
Guys, this
Right, 3rd and 4.
already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive.
Nice job, defense. You always hear people talk about tackling.
Almost got there for a sack, but
right there. There was nowhere
just
for the receiver to go once he had possession. As a result, no gain.
Inside 4 minutes to play here in the third. Grab behind the line. It's Lopez. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Off play action. The short hands, it's Fields. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
let's go. 30.
3rd and long coming from the 27-yard line. You can make a field goal from here, just don't take a negative play. Caught in the back.
No way. That was horrible.
Really strong job by the
What's another field goal at least? Although they did have a solid drive, you know, they got pretty far.
This field goal unit has been getting the job done. They've already made a couple here today.
And missed it to the
That
left.
can be really demoralizing, guys. There's something about
No soup for you.
under 20, and they couldn't.
All right, so we didn't give up any points on that drive after
And
all.
that hurts missing that field goal, especially when you're going up against a defense like this. One of the
One
best
that's
in the
getting
entire
nicked up a
country.
bunch
You
of this
have
game.
got to be able to
Risk
come
of injury
away
is
with
severe.
points
I
when
might
you have
bench him for the
opportunity.
rest of the day.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down.
Maybe they just won't put him
Looking to
back
throw,
in.
it's Hammond.
Hopefully they don't. He needs to rest. I mean, we're up 28-6. If we just keep our passing game is going well too. He will return soon. Yeah. All right.
Well, he was putting up
I think it's the first time that the freshman, David Godke, I believe that's his last name, is carrying the football. And his first carry actually almost goes for a first down. Hey, you know, Locke was a freshman too who burst onto the scene. Maybe this kid will, you know, have a little something for that too. And I wanted to redshirt him to keep up our embarrassment of riches at running back for the next guy in line. But you got to do what you got to do when you got injuries galore at one position. Let's let the clock wind down to the end of the third. Didn't score any points there, but in the third quarter. But got a 28-6 lead. Way more than I expected, to be honest. This is huge, especially against the number 11 team. We beat Oklahoma State. They're going to fall out of the top 15 for sure, especially by a margin like this, which honestly makes me feel it's important to keep throwing it and keep the pressure on it. It'll make our resume more impressive. That's why I got a little bit aggressive towards the end of that Colorado game, because I didn't want to let off the gas.
They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. You're on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why.
Freshman picks up a first down.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. And the
kid looks ready for big moments, though, you know, based on, you know, his first few runs. Actually running the football. I mean, he's played some this season. He's had to go in for Blunt. That was a tough throw to make, but we got enough time. Got the completion. It looks like he's ready for the moment.
Putting on a show all game long. We've seen his decision-making. We've seen his athleticism. Because of him, they've got this huge lead in the fourth quarter. So why stop throwing it? Just keep it going when the going's good.
Going to work on second down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Looking to throw, it's Hammond. Rushes on him.
And Hammond powers his way into the end zone for the touchdown. Another game with a rushing touchdown for him.
Pushes this lead out a little bit more here in the fourth, and now they can smell
35-6.
Now they've got a little breathing
One of our best offensive outputs of the whole season displayed here at Boone Pickens Stadium. And the crowd has definitely gotten quiet. We've just taken the air out of this building. This is a resume-building win for this season. This is a statement being made to the committee and to the country that we are contenders this year. And we've overcome all of these injuries, and our defense has played very well, especially our defensive line. It's unreal.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wide out.
Incomplete. Hawkins overthrows his receiver. Actually, it doesn't matter. They're going for it.
No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. Pocket breaking down.
And sack, turnover on downs.
And what a stop for this defense to turn it over on downs.
Let's let the freshman in. All right, Blunt actually is back in the game.
You cannot take a sack.
You know what? I'm going to take him out for the rest of the game. I'm not risking another running back injury. We're going to take him out for the rest of the day. David Godke, you're in for the rest of the game. Eisen, you're going in there as our second running back.
You've got to be able to get rid of that football.
Don't get hurt on this play.
That time, I know it wasn't perfect, but the quarterback's
okay, he's not hurt. All right. Blunt, you're out for the rest of the game. Godke, you're in. You're not coming back on the field, Blunt.
Make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's one-on-one. Stop the run first.
The Red Raiders come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. They'll go to the fullback.
And Eisen, the fullback, gets a first down for us. You got to keep guys healthy, so we're going to put the freshman in for the rest of the time.
Timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. And the Red Raiders will snap it on 1st and 10.
2 minutes left.
They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red
So far,
zone
20 yards for the
opportunity.
freshman. Not bad for
It'll
his
be
debut.
second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 of the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can't pick up.
I don't know why you would be blasting Fiend in this situation. Most of the crowd's already left by now. This game has been over with since like halftime.
To the ground to try to move the chains.
Godkey, the freshman, and he reaches the ball across for his first touchdown. How about the freshman? David Godkey getting in for his first career. He might have been short. I mean, that was a heck of an effort. I mean, he extended the ball. Just come on, just give it to the kid. He's having to come in because we got injuries to like 3 of our running backs. So let him have it.
And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call.
All right, he didn't get it.
This game is all but decided. The offense's job is to score.
Let's go with inside zone here. Let's make it a little bit easier to try and score. And Godkey gets his touchdown anyway. I wanted the freshman to get it. He deserves it.
Touchdown.
At least the freshman got some playing time today, and he proved that he can hang with the big boys. So that's a confidence builder for me. So one really hasn't done too much in the running game recently, but I think we get Locke back next week, so we'll be in better shape. But I mean, we got FCS next week, so we could probably win that game without Locke. I mean, honestly, I may just keep him out for next week as well. But, I mean, he's going to need live reps. So I'm not sweating it too much. And that's the end of the game. We went 42-6, dominate number 11 Oklahoma State. I mean, dominated this game. It was over like pretty much after the first quarter. It was an absolutely big-time statement win. Will Hammond, another 250-plus yard passing day, 5 touchdowns. He also had another rushing touchdown on the ground. He is putting together an impressive middle-of-the-season, end-of-the-season resume for one of the best quarterbacks in the Big 12. Don't know if he's got a chance to win Big 12 Player of the Year, but maybe he'll be somewhat in the talks. But his play over the last bit of the season has been a huge part of us getting to where we are right now. So he deserves a lot of credit for getting this offense playing at this level. Really deserves a lot of credit. We move on to 8-0. We haven't lost a game this season, and we've got commitments. The edge rusher, Steve Loadhole from Wichita Falls, a 3-star, has committed. We are moving up on some of the kids' boards. Some have locked us out, but we are moving up. So we're starting to kind of get some recruiting done now. And we have now moved up to number 16 in the country. So we're not in the top 12. So the playoffs are still, we're out on the outside looking in as far as the playoffs are concerned. But, of course, we win the Big 12, then we don't have to worry about that. BYU right now is the only other team that's even close to us. Cincinnati is also undefeated in conference play. However, we have a better record than both of those teams. BYU has 2 losses. Cincinnati has 1. So as long as we keep playing and we keep winning, I think we'll be in good shape. And if you look at our schedule, we've got one of the easiest end-of-our-season schedules. We play an FCS team. We've got a non-conference game, of all things, on the road against Utah. And then we've got West Virginia and Cincinnati, who are unranked. Cincinnati, though, is going to be a telltale game because they are 5-1. They are 3rd in the Big 12, so they're still a team that could wreck us. We only have 2 conference games left for the season. West Virginia doesn't look like they're going to pose a problem. Cincinnati could be a little bit tough, but we got 2 opponents this week that are not tough. We got an FCS opponent, and we've got the Utah State game. So we just won our biggest game of the season. Not only did we win, we blew out Oklahoma State. So a big-time statement win there. No doubt about that. So let's go ahead and get to the recruiting board. I think we lost out on some kids, so I am going to go ahead and take this guy Willies off the board. And I'll take Harris off the board. And same thing with Jackson. Okay. So as far as the prospect list, we can probably add some kids now. It's going to be tough sledding to get any of these receivers because the only guy that we even have a chance at is this Cade guy, and we're still first on his list. But not really anything too spectacular. This guy's a 3-star, so maybe we got a chance at landing him. Outside linebackers. None of these guys really have us like on their radar, but maybe we can get like this 2-star guy. Actually, he's got us 4th. So yeah, let's go ahead and go after him. Is anybody ready for a visit out here? We need to check this. Okay, we do. Haskins, we've got a pretty good chance at landing. He's ready for a visit. Let's get in here against West Virginia. Let's go conference prestige with him. As far as recruiting, I think we can go ahead and send the house with him. We got a chance to potentially load this kid. Land this kid. Kamara, I'm not ready to maybe go too hard in on him. We're starting to lose some ground, though, on Phoenix, which is unfortunate. So, you know what? Let's add another quarterback to the board just to be careful about that. This guy's got us 4th. He's only a 2-star, but let's go ahead and put him on here. Another Haskins. Let's offer him a scholarship. The schools that are interested in him are pretty low tier. Well, with the exception of TCU. Right now, Texas State is number 1 on his list, but we could have a chance to land him if we enter the chat. Brutus, Hepburn, we're starting to lose some ground. Ohio State has jumped us. He visited in week 6. He didn't commit. He's now visiting Ohio State in week 12, which I'm pretty sure is going to be when they're going to be playing maybe Michigan State. It usually is at that point in the season, but I don't know. Andrews, though, we are starting to gain some ground there on him. Kramer, we're still number 1, but you know what? Let's spend a little bit on him. I'm going to go ahead and do contact friends and family. And we don't have any points to spend for the rest of the week, but that's okay. I don't think we have any recruits who've been visiting for the FCS game. I mean, this is a game we should win easily, so I'm not going to sweat it too much. All right, well, I'm not a big fan of trusting the sim. I mean, this is our worst team that we're going to play the whole season. I'm trusting the sim for this game. And we've got a commitment. We got George President, one of the best names I've seen. D'Angelo Jansen, a 4-star corner from Orlando, was also committed. And we've got the tight end, Alex Lozano from College Station. He's going to come here as well. We moved up to 2nd for Andrews, one of the other running backs. Starting to lose out on some other kids, but we're okay. And we did beat FCS Midwest last week, so we are 9-0. Let me see what the final score of that game was. Just to see. It wasn't even close. We blew them out 52-7. Love to see that. I wasn't too worried about that game, but you never know with the sim. You know, if we won that game, I got worried that it might be a deal where it was only going to be 21-14 or something like that. You never know with FCS teams. They can be sneaky sometimes. Those FCS games are never taken for granted because it's still a college football team. All right, Utah State is the opponent that we've got this week, and then we've got 2 conference games. West Virginia is 3-4. Cincinnati now has 2 losses. So let me check the conference standings and see how things look. I know I didn't play a 3rd game in this live stream, but I think I might wrap it up after this. So Oklahoma State is still in contention, even though we beat them. So we at least own the tiebreaker. So we're probably going to be facing them in the championship game. BYU is now jumped over Cincinnati, but they both have the same conference record at 3-1. But I'm a little surprised that Cincinnati is not above BYU. Well, maybe they own the head-to-head. Maybe BYU beat Cincinnati earlier this season, even though it's a 5-2 record versus a 4-3 record. But we're number 14 in the country. Oklahoma State has slipped because, of course, we beat them. They're now the number 20 team in the country. And we've got a 3-5 Utah team this week. But let's get into recruiting. We're starting to kind of get towards the home stretch of the season, and unfortunately, Hepburn has, in fact, committed to Ohio State, and unfortunately, we lost out on Cave to TCU. So, receivers, we're going to have to kind of start over there, essentially. And we also lost on Braham to TCU. So we've lost 2 recruits to TCU in this week alone. Not fun. All right, well, let's see about the quarterback situation. Hyman, I'm almost tempted to actually just take him off the board because I don't think we're going to land him. Phoenix, we still got a chance, but third place doesn't really make me feel too confident. Haskins, though, got more confidence there, but let's go ahead and scout him. Let's send the house there. I mean, he's only a 2-star, but I want to get a quarterback for every class. Brutus, though, it looks like that we're getting close. Andrews, we've slipped down to number 2 because Texas A&M is starting to get a little bit of ground on him, so I don't know if we're going to be able to get him. Kramer, though, we're still number 1. Let's go ahead and put some more points to him. I want to make sure that we land him. Let's go ahead and do that and search social media. Still have a lot of points left. No other receivers were even close to. What is... All right, I'm going to offer Costa a scholarship. Or Costa. Let's go a little bit in on him. 50 points. Let's see what this does. Yeah, we're going to have to offer scholarships to these receivers. We don't have a receiver committed for the class. I mean, obviously, we got the transfer portal that we can benefit from. McKenzie, we've offered him a scholarship, but we're not gaining ground. Lozano, Crane, we've landed these guys. We don't have a center on the board anymore. Let's go to the prospect board here. Okay, so let's add another running back to the board. This guy's only a 2-star. He's out of Florida, but let's add him to the board. He's probably got low-tier schools offering him right now, so we can essentially kind of, pick up the pieces. This guy's a 3-star. Lowest receiver's interested in us. Let's go ahead and get in on him a little bit. Outside linebackers. We're going to have to probably go low tier for these. Maybe there's a guy that we don't know about. This guy right here, I think. Velasquez. We can still add more guys to the board. Oh, yeah, we don't have a center on the board. Let's go ahead and see if we can get one on the board. 5th for this guy. Let's go ahead and add both of these. Oh, we can't. Can we not add this guy? Yeah, we can add these guys to the board. Let's add more centers. Okay. Middle linebackers, or Mike linebackers. Arakpo has us 10th. Okay. All right. I'm going to immediately offer a scholarship to Arakpo. Let's go to actually all. It'll tell me like the recent guys that we've added to the board. This guy Merrill, let's offer you a scholarship. All right, Golden, I'm going to offer you one as well. Velasquez, the Sam linebacker, we're going to offer you a scholarship. This guy Steed, this center has us listed at 7th. These are only 2-star kids, but I'm okay with looking at them. Maybe after next week we'll gain some ground on Haskins, but who knows? Let's go ahead and DM Merrill for the fullback. Okay, can we DM him? No, we can't. This guy Florence, I'm going to go ahead and offer him a scholarship. It's a guard. These guys got scholarships. Smalls, offer you one. That's supposed to be good for this week. All right. Maybe we'll get some more recruits pretty soon. All right, so we're entering the back half of the season. What we've got next, we've got Utah, and then we've also got West Virginia and Cincinnati to wrap up the season. Y'all will get to see that in the next video. Like I said, I'm at the end of the last live stream. I'm going to be watching the Cowboys game tonight. I'm actually going to have dinner with my mom. She's visiting town for the next couple of days. So I don't think I'll be able to do a live stream tonight. If I do one, it's going to be really late, probably like maybe even like almost to midnight if you guys are up that late. But until then, I will see you guys in the next video. Take care.